Good morning. How are you today? Welcome to Wednesday, October 19th. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here, Stock Markets with Bruce. It's another fun day here in the neighborhood. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. We have all kinds of stuff going on. We're looking at a lower market at the moment. It looks like the Dow's off 122 at the moment. See how this goes in the next hour as we come into the opening. We're looking at the S&P down 19 and NASDAQ down 53. We're down about almost a half a percentage point across the board on the indexes at the moment. We'll see if this lasts. One and all, welcome to have you here. What else is going on here? Yeah, we're seeing some reports here about Netflix. This morning we hear that Netflix is being upgraded by some brokerage outfit. We hear that they grew their subscriber base. Congratulations, Netflix. They were able to grow 2.4 million subscribers after several quarters of losing subscribers. But unfortunately, what they didn't highlight to us all that much was that this is less than half of the growth they used to have. They would normally have over 4.5 million to 5 million new subscribers in a quarter. And for the end of the year coming up, the quarter we're in now, October, November, December, normally 8.3 to 8.5 million subscribers will be added. They're hoping they hit 4 million. So half the performance of prior years. Stock is up 10% right now on a relief rally. It won't last. It's the perfect short. You can buy puts on Netflix if you dare, but I would be really loath to do that. I recommend make your money the old-fashioned way. Write stock options against stock you have. Don't buy deep in the money calls on Netflix and try to write on that. Don't be doing that. You're going to lose more money on the deep in the money calls than you can generate on call premiums. Netflix is going down. It'll be under 150 a share by next year. Their margins are shrinking. They're going for the $6.99 ad package deal. They're becoming just another network television station, except that instead of you getting it in your cable package, you have to buy it as a separate add-on. And those of you who are going to get the new $6.99 package, there might be many of you or someone you know that's going to dump their $15 package and take the $6.99 package. And this spells doom for Netflix's bottom line, because no matter how many ads they put on, they're not going to get $9 a month from you on advertising revenue. There's no way an advertiser is going to give Netflix $9 a viewer per month in ad money to run an ad. They're paying pennies per exposure, fractions of pennies in exposure to get your eyeballs. It's not going to work out. It's going to be a major margin squeeze story. And a year from now, the company is going to admit that, yeah, we're generating more revenue. Gross revenue is up, but our net revenues are way off, and that's because of expenses. You're now in competition with network television. You're in competition with cable TV. You're in competition with everybody else, and that means lower viewership, lower quality of product, and ultimately lower margins. That's just me just saying. That's what I'm thinking. In any event, welcome one, all, and all to the show. All right, Netflix. We'll see how long this lasts. I'm not too optimistic. A week from now, be interesting to see if the shares are back to 250 or 240. A month from now, could they be 220, 200? We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. What else is going on? Look, I heard something this morning that was really interesting. I read this a little while ago, and I thought I'd fill you in on something. Why do I think the market is going lower rather than higher? Why do I think the three indexes, the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, why will they be lower than the lows of June coming up? Why we could be another 10% lower easily from here, easily. Might take 6 months, might take 1 month, but we're going further down. And then I'll let you know how much further down we go after that, because I'm not calling a bottom. I'm not that kind of a guru. I'm just telling you the markets are going to go lower because Corporate America, corporate Canada, corporate UK, corporate Europe cannot deliver the bottom line profits going forward that they had been able to do in the last 3 years. We had almost no inflation. We certainly had zero interest rates. We don't have any of that anymore. We now have out of control inflation. The UK just broke 10% inflation today. They're now officially 10.1% for the country. They're going to 15%. That's where it's headed in the UK. Europe will break 10% in the next few months, and America is coming as well. The United States and Canada's inflation rate is likely going to hit 10 to 12% within a year. Count on it. It's going to be that bad. One way to tell if an economy is going to grow or shrink is the wealth effect. If you feel wealthier, you are looser with your money. If you feel not as wealthy as before, or you sense that wealth is shrinking from you, you hold back. You begin to clutch onto the dough you got. You start getting very picky on what you're going to get whenever you go buy whatever you're going to buy. Check this out here. Mortgages. The mortgage rates right now are at the highest level since the early 2000s. Mortgage initiation, the actual act of people going to mortgage firms to get mortgages, is off the table. The number of people looking to get a new mortgage on a new home, or a mortgage on an existing home, or a home equity line of credit has really backed off. And here is a stat for you that I read this morning that just says it all. And this is not for millionaires or multimillionaires. Many of you are going to be able to relate to this on a personal level, right? A year ago, if you were paying $2,000 a month a year ago on your mortgage, and you had bought a house, before or at that time, here's an example. A $2,000 payment a year ago would carry a $460,000 priced house. You'd have a 30-year mortgage at 3.23%, and you would have 20% down. So on a $460,000 house, you put $92,000 down, and the balance you carry, and it would run you $2,000 a month. $460,000 house. $2,000 a month now, today, will carry a $302,000 house. $302,000. That is off $158,000, a third gone. This is still 20% down, and it's now a 6.94% mortgage. So you've gone from a 3.23 mortgage, 3.23%, to 6.9% in 6 months, 7 months. Just around the amount of time that the Ukraine war has been going on. Have you noticed that? So from a year ago to now, if you are paying $2,000 a month, or were paying $2,000 a month, you were holding on to a $460,000 valued house. Now your $2,000 can only get you a house for $302,000. I'm going to ask you this question: where you live, all of you watching me in the United States, Canada, wherever you are, $302,000 house, American. Is that what the price of houses are where you live? Would you pay $2,000 a month for a house worth $302,000? Let me ask you this way. Let me put it backwards. A $302,000 house where you live, what kind of house are you talking about? Would you live in a house of that caliber? Would you not be caught dead living in a neighborhood with a $300,000 house? I'm just asking. I don't know. Think in Los Angeles, there are no $302,000 houses in Los Angeles. Houses for $302,000? San Francisco, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, Miami, Tampa, Washington, New York, Detroit, Cleveland, Chicago, St. Louis. Where are you going to find a $302,000 house that you would live in and feel safe in? I don't know. I'm in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I can convert this to Canadian money. This is 302,000 American is about 400,000 Canadian. There are no $400,000 houses in Calgary that I can identify that I'd live in. I know of a few neighborhoods in Calgary where you might find a $400,000 house. I wouldn't be living there for all the tea in China. There's no damn way I'd be doing that. Certainly would not want to have to put 20% down to try to carry that house, living in that neighborhood, because I would not feel safe with my family there. As far as I know, this city and Edmonton, north of us, which is Calgary is the corporate center for the oil patch. Edmonton is the blue collar town, generally speaking. Average homes are $550,000 in Vancouver, British Columbia, to the west of us, like Seattle. Vancouver homes average $1 million. So $2,000 a month average, it gets you a $302,000 house, which in Canada makes it $2,000 American. In Canada, that's 2,600 Canadian, gets you a $400,000 Canadian house. Triple that in Vancouver. So triple 2,600, $7,800 a month would get you a $1.2 million house in Vancouver. I don't know very many Canadians personally that can afford $7,800 a month in just a mortgage payment. Then there's property taxes, utilities, insurance, maintenance, and upkeep. What? We're talking $9,000 a month, $10,000 a month to carry a house. What kind of income do you need to be able to carry your house expenses at $10,000 a month? Now, San Francisco and Los Angeles, LA, what's the average house in LA? 800,000 to $1 million. Frisco, $1 million to $1.2 million, $1.4 million. Any of the Sacramento Valley area, the Silicon Valley area, you're talking over $1 million a house, a basic 2-bedroom house. Dallas, maybe you're talking $500,000, $600,000 houses. Atlanta, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000. You got to double these numbers. You're going to pay $4,000 a month now for a typical house in most of America. $4,000 a month. Basic carrying cost. And I've got bad news for you. Interest rates in the United States are going to go up 0.75% in 13 days. The Federal Reserve is going to raise the rate again. And there's talk now this morning from a Fed governor, an official at the Fed, saying, we think that the Fed funds rate that was rumored to only go to 4.5%, now they're thinking into the 5s, 5 to 5.5%. A 5.5% Fed funds rate means the federal government is charging banks 5.5% to borrow money from them. The banks now turn around, mark up the money, and lend it to you. That puts mortgage rates at 8% to 8.5%. So instead of a $2,000 a month payment, getting you a $302,000 house, a $2,000 a month payment will carry a $240,000 or $225,000 house. The pressure on the housing market is immense, and prices are going down. Not because people don't like houses. They love houses. They can't afford the money to buy the house. That is the catch right there. And at the same time, the folks who have cash, if you got 25 grand lying around, go to your local bank someday and find out how much interest will they pay you in the savings account they offer you. Are you getting 1% a year or 1.5%? I get emails. Jennifer gets emails that says, we'll pay you 3% interest on your savings account. And then there's that little star thing, and read the fine print for the first 90 days if you have it here for a year. Because the regular rate is 1%. They're offering a 3% interest rate annual for 90 days. And then it's 1% for the rest of the year. And you have to leave it there free. That's a GIC. That's not a savings account. That's a GIC. You take the money out of that account and go under a certain balance, you get nothing. That's the deals the banks are offering right now to savers. Savers, of course, are upset because they're going, I see interest rates flying everywhere. Everyone I talk to is getting quoted unbelievable quotes for borrowing money, and I can't get money on my money. That's what's going on. We're going to see wealth destruction continue in the Western world, in the G7, G8 countries. It's going to be dramatic. It's going to be severe. Cash is king, and option writers are the winners of this market. There is no if, ands, or buts about it. If you're writing options, you got it going on. Yes, you might be writing options on shares that are depreciating. That is true. You might own Apple shares. You might own Cisco or Pfizer or GameStop or whatever. And you're writing options on those shares or on deep in the money call options. But you're also savvy enough to know that you can bring in more money writing options on a continual basis to more than make up for these fluctuations, and you take advantage of them. As we know, dips are your friend. That is where you can pick off some real nice profits and take on new positions. Up moves in markets are your opportunity to roll over into higher price contracts, and away you go. So option writers, way to go. You're in the right place at the right time in the right market. You do not need to fear the upside, because the last 2 days upside was a nothing burger. When you look at the big picture of what's been going on lately, most interesting stuff. I also read this morning that day traders, fewer of them. The headline, I read something about day traders returning to work because they can't make money in the market anymore. Gee whiz. Wonder why. Mother of all short squeeze players out there can't find a deal on the market to let them, become billionaires and millionaires. All those AMC players are just not rich. GameStop shareholders didn't have their stock go to $5,000 a share, but those GameStop shareholders who are writing call options are doing just fine. Thank you very much. I would say that on this channel, and I don't know how many of you know this or keep track of this. I know some of you really do keep track of this on a minutia basis. But I'd be curious to know how many of you have figured out how much money you've brought in per share from GameStop as you've written share call options since last year when I started talking about this last spring. How many of you brought in more money on GameStop premiums than you've even paid for your stock? Those of you who are doing the deep in the money call option game, the poor man cover call game, you're figuring this out quickly. You're figuring out, holy crap, Bruce, I bought these calls for $15 and I'm bringing in $1.50 here, $1 there, $2 there. Man, I've already got in a third of the cost of my poor man call, my deep in the money call. I already got a third of the money. I'm going to keep writing and writing and writing. By the time this call gets rolled over, between now and 2024 and 2025, I will have brought in triple the amount that I even paid for this dang thing. And I've bought more of them and more of them and more of them, and I've kept growing and growing out my portfolio. Can't say the same for the day traders who are leaving. And apparently the stats that verify small investors trying to play the market, apparently the volume of trading at Robinhood and at Schwab and Fidelity and all the other platforms out there are dozens, as you all know. Apparently the volume of trading activity at all of these platforms has really backed off from the smaller investor area, the retail investor area. And the summation by the observers are, well, if they're not trading the market like they used to trade, they got to be doing something. Well, what are they doing? Well, they're probably going back to work. They're probably trying to get a day job to try to make some dough in and maybe build up another pot of cash. I'm saying that what has been happening and always happens is when day traders make money in the market, flipping stock about, they get really aggressive and they overextend themselves with margin. They get blown out on a bad trade or two or three, and they make a little back and then they lose more, and they're just trying to break even now and they can't do it. Then they shift into the option market and start buying call options for the big home run that they read about from time to time, where someone takes $5,000 and turns it into 100,000 or 200,000 or whatever, big lottery win on an option trade. They try to do those. This is where you guys come in. You guys are coming in going, yeah, you want to buy options? I got options. Here you go. You want an option? I got lots of options I can write you guys. And so this channel is being very generous to the gamblers out there, of which there are hundreds of millions. And these folks now, lick their wounds. They've lost a bunch of dough. They are working on their day jobs, and they're hopefully making more than they're spending if they can keep up with inflation. And they come back to the market with $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, and they try again. And where do they start? The options market. They start with the options market because they know that if they try to buy Apple stock at $140 a share and it goes up $5 a share, they can only afford 10, 20 shares. And so, they got 20 shares of Apple, and they made $5 a share on Apple. That's $100. They made $100. They don't need a $100 win right now. They need a $5,000 win right now. They need a $10,000 win right now. They have credit card debts up to here at 24%. They've got lines of credit they may have taken out. They've got who knows what other leverage they have. And so they're in the options market. They're coming in and they're buying Apple contracts. They're buying SoFi contracts, perhaps. They're buying GameStop contracts. All the stocks we talk about that you write on, they're coming in to buy your options. On SoFi, what they're doing is they're buying 25-cent options, hoping they'll go to $1. And they find that they only go to 10 cents, and they sell them off. Guess who's writing those? A number of folks here. Might not be my number one recommendation to you guys, but there are some of you doing it. Guys like Nick are scoring on down days handsomely. If Nick is patient enough, he just waits until the market tops up, and then he moves in and hits high-priced stock and just picks them back off. Way to go, Nick. But a lot of folks out there are desperados with anywhere from $500 to $10,000 to invest. And what they're doing is they're investing in options, trying to score the home run ball. And you guys are there offering liquidity in this area to folks who desperately need to be able to get into the options game. And along with all the mutual funds, hedge funds, private equity funds, pension funds, and whatever, you guys have joined those institutional traders, and you're offering options for your stuff. And it's working. Today, we'll see what happens here. We're down 183 on the Dow right now, 0.6%. S&P down 27 points. That's 0.75%. We're still dropping here. NASDAQ off 78.5 points, 0.7%. So the three large indexes are all backing up right now at the moment. Oil is up $1.23. Interest rates are rising. The U.S. 10-year, 4.1%. The UK is at 3.98%. The 10-year yields have risen all morning. Currencies are dropping again against the US dollar. The euro, 97.8. That was at 98.5 earlier and yesterday. The yen is about to break 150. It's at 149.7 now. The pound is back to 112 for the pound, and it's under pressure. It may well head for 111, 110 again. And perhaps even lower. Not looking good in the UK. The UK now is talking about drastic measures to stabilize its currency and its economy. By the way, the VIX, just the volatility index is up 31.37. It's up 2.8% today. That's bad. The UK government has a £45 billion problem. They got more spending going out the door than money coming in. And the pound is going to lose value because everybody knows the only way the UK government can bring in 45 billion extra pounds to cover a deficit is to issue more bonds. You got to borrow the money to pay the difference because they're not going to be able to tax their way through it. The UK taxpayer is going, you want me to pay more tax? I got a 10% inflation rate going on right now. In the grocery store, every month, prices are going up 1% a month in my grocery store on average. Now, you and I both know in reality, it doesn't work that way. You go into your grocery store and you want to buy whatever it is you need. You need some Skippy peanut butter for you and the kids. You got to buy Skippy peanut butter for you and the kids. You can't not buy the peanut butter or the jelly. You got to buy it. Well, if it's $1 a jar more, that's not 1% more or 10% more. That's 20% more or higher. And that's what the way this game works. And yeah, you know that you're not going to buy another jar of Skippy for a month or so. But man, what a difference from last time. Bread is up and butter and milk, and it goes, all the staples are higher. It's not like you're cutting out filet mignon and going down to chuck, ground chuck. Ground chuck is up 25%. I mean, it's everything and it's everywhere. There's no getting around it. So the UK average individual is going, what tax increases? Where am I getting this money from to pay that? I am having to cut back on what I'm buying at the grocery store. We killed the winter holiday to Mallorca. Even that £399 1-week getaway that was on super sale through the travel agency, we're not even doing that deal this year. We're staying home for the winter this year to just try to get by. Our natural gas prices are going up. Electricity is going up. Gas at the pump is higher. And the government is running a deficit. So the pound is under pressure and is going to continue to be under pressure. Interest rates are going much higher in the UK. I wouldn't be surprised if a 10-year treasury 6 months from now in the UK, instead of being 4%, is 6.5. I expect the US to be 5.5. And I expect mortgage rates to be over 8% in the United States. And that is at least a 30% drop in housing prices for most American real estate markets. Think about that where you live, and think about that in your personal life. If you have a house right now that is a $500,000 house that may have been $600,000 last year at the height, which is kind of crazy, but it got there. Now it's $500,000. What if a year from now your house is valued at $350,000? Does that put a crimp in your finances? Do you owe more than $350,000 to your banker, or do you owe less? A year from now, with mortgage payments being made, what will the balance of your mortgage be if your house reaches $350,000? This is what every American and Canadian are going to ask themselves in their own regional area. So again, wherever you live, you figure out your percentages and where you're at. I expect a high number of homes to become upside down in financing. That's what I'm expecting to happen. 30% drop spares very few people from huge pain. And it puts a number of people in a real bad spot. It puts banks in a bad spot. It puts Freddie Mac and Freddie Mae, all these mortgage entities in a bad spot. It puts countries in a bad position because it means that their middle class, the biggest section of the country, and they're all voters, under dramatic pressure financially. And the market always figures it out. It's a brutal game. The market flushes out those who can't afford to stay in this bracket and those who can. It's that simple. It's not personal. It's business. It's not politics. It's business. You guys have got to increase your cash flows. You have to have a secondary source of income that can help deflate or deflect this downdrift. And the key here is writing options. As far as I'm concerned, you guys have got the absolute weapon in your hands to write call options, bring cash in, take advantage of market dips to pick off your calls nice and cheap and write new calls yet again. So many of these market participants, 95% of them, they don't get it. They don't want to get it. They don't want to learn it, or they don't think they can learn it, or they have no idea. They have no idea you can do this with your investments. They're trapped. They're following the advice of financial advisors, or they're following the advice of some computer spit out kind of recommendation for themselves. They've gone to their bankers and they've done these surveys, done online investment surveys to find out what kind of risk tolerances they can handle and all this stuff. Does this sound familiar to any of you guys? And they've been given a score as to, you seem to be a conservative growth type investor, or given your age, you are going to be moving more into dividend paying stocks, or you're looking for interest rate thing. It's all done by artificial intelligence now, because the SEC has given up on the notion that people deserve a financial advisor as a human being. Brokerage firms don't want to provide that service. They don't want to hire people to provide service to other people. They want to hire, they want to create computer systems to handle your money. And that way you have no one to complain to. And this way, for private enterprise that loves to run your money, it's cheaper to get your money to then work it. And the top 10% of these organizations are the ones driving the nice cars and doing the nice jet trips to Martha's Vineyard on the weekends and having their villas in France and French Riviera. And the rest of you, millions, hundreds of millions, trying to get by. That's the competition you're up against. It's easy pickings. You're writing calls to gamblers, and they're willing to gamble big time, just like Vegas. It defies logic. How in the world can you have these gigantic casinos in the middle of a desert, and yet people keep coming there and dropping all this money? It's absolutely unbelievable. And you build the whole what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas marketing campaign around the city, and it thrives. And the casino owners are the ones who are winning. In all of America, how many companies in all of America are in the casino business? And how many people are employed by the casino business in all of the people who are working in America? It's less than the number of option writers on a percentage basis. And there you go. That's it. You've joined the casino business as an option writer in the stock market. You are an absolute minority of people out there. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the party, pals. Hope I can help you become better option writers. Thank you to all of you who've been taking my classes. A number of you picked off classes yesterday, as you said you were doing. And I hope they're working for you. I hope the links worked out for you. Let me know if they don't. There are 13 classes now to take. Class number 14 is under construction. I'll keep you posted on that one. Thank you all for those of you who are looking to have one-on-one sessions with me to help you with a little more guidance as to what to do and how to do what you want to do. More than happy to sit down with you. Sundays are the days I do one-on-one sessions. If any of you want one, let me know. Send me a private email. The links are down below, brucefarmer@hotmail.com. You'll see it. Let me know you want to have a private session. We'll get together and we'll see if we can make you richer rather than poorer, because the drop is coming. The pullback is coming. The wealth pullback is underway. It's happening as we speak. It's already started in the real estate market. It's about to hit the auto business. The amount of cars that are going to be up for sale, used and new, are going to oversupply the market. Within the next few months, all of the car dealerships that you're going to drive by from time to time are going to be overloaded with inventory. You're going to see advertising from your local car dealers like you've never seen before. The days of you going to a car dealership and paying sticker or higher have ended. That is almost finished now. There's going to be massive discounting to get merchandise off the lot. RV dealerships are beginning to fill up with RVs. The RV getaway thing that we heard about during the pandemic has ended. RV owners, the so-called people who want to become full-time RVers, that's over. There are more people trying to get out of the full-time RV thing than get into the RV thing. There were a huge number of people who wanted to create YouTube channels as RVers and let the world know what it's like to be a full-time RVer. A ton of these channels were faltering badly. Too many of them, not enough watchers. There were so many folks getting into the idea of becoming a full-time RVer that these channels were sprouting up and becoming very successful with viewerships. Not happening anymore. These channels are now backing off on the number of subscribers they have, the number of viewers they have. RV prices in certain regions are dropping or have stopped rising. And the problem now is new RVs coming to dealers' lots are being delivered at much higher prices from the manufacturers because of inflation that they're having. The dealerships have run into an inflation problem, and they have to charge more for each rig and each fifth wheel or whatever you want to call it. They can't do it. The buyers aren't there to buy it. The financing end of RVs has gone completely off the rails. 10, 8, 10, 12, 15-year financing on brand new trailers and Class A's and Class C's and Class B's out the window. The payments have just gone sky high for people in the RV business. It is a disaster, and there's going to be a major recession in the RV sector. I already see it happening. So the housing sector is in trouble. The RV section is going to be in trouble. The car area is about to go into mega problems. The number of used cars coming into this market shortly is going to overwhelm the market. Carvana and other car distributors and sellers, they are in huge trouble. They are burning cash. It's bad news. Their inventory levels are dropping in value faster than they can get rid of it. And there are going to be massive write-downs. Again, just my personal opinion. Microsoft made the announcement yesterday. 1,000 jobs are being eliminated at Microsoft. These aren't $10 an hour positions or $15 an hour positions. We're talking about $100,000 to $200,000+ a year people. 1,000 of them are gone in Seattle, in that Everton or whatever that area is called up there in Seattle. There is going to be a glut of houses available in the Seattle area to buy or rent that are going to be coming up for sale, and in a bad market. It's the worst timing. If you're an employee of Microsoft and you just bought a house a year ago at the height of the market, you finally found one, and you got a 4.5% interest rate or something like that, and you're feeling great about everything. And then all of a sudden, one of the breadwinners in that household gets the letter from Microsoft saying, "Sayonara, here's a 3-month package. Get out." 6 months from now, big problems. 8% new mortgages for anyone who wants to buy that house from you. I don't know how they're going to afford it. The mortgage payment you have might be $3,500 a month. The mortgage payment they're going to have is going to be $6,000 a month. You've just eliminated 85% of the possible buyers who could buy your house from you. It means your house is going down in value. You're losing equity in your home. You're out of a job, and now the scramble is on. Now, for some folks at Microsoft who are being let go, might be the best thing to happen to them. They might be 55 right now, and this package, they might be getting a 3, 6, 1 year severance package with all the years of service and their stock they built up and what have you. They paid their house off 5 years ago. They're retired. They're earlier retirees. Fantastic. But anyone in their 40s with the kids still around, high school, college age kids, this is a disaster, because these are the years where the money is supposed to come in. All that experience that has been gained and all that loyalty given to the company, this is payback time. This is where middle managers become senior managers. And if Microsoft is laying off 1,000 people, there are a whole bunch of dreams that have just been shattered and completely exploded. And multiply this by thousands of other corporations over the next 6 months that I expect will do the same thing, but quietly. You're not going to see front page news of company X laying off 10% of their employees, or company Y laying off 5 or 10% of their employees. Those aren't headline stories. Those aren't national stories, but they're local. And you all know what's going on. You see it, you're aware of it. That's why this channel here, it's so important for you to understand how to write call options, how to bring income in from your portfolio, because it's the only friend you've got. It's the one thing you can count on. It's your investments. You've got to get your investments to make you money. And that's why some of you are going to reorganize your portfolios. You're going to get your hands on deep in the money calls, or you're going to buy stock, and you're going to write calls, and you're going to write calls, and you're going to write calls. It's the new strategy. It's the way to deflect from a depreciating wealth effect world that we're just entering now. Okay. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just trying to be realistic in plain English. What the hell is going on? And you do not have to be one of the 90% that are going to witness a downturn in the standard of living that is going to happen to a lot of people out there. You can be one of the 10% to avoid that by hanging out with this crowd right here. These folks here with their names in green are members of this channel. And these folks are the backbone of this channel. It keeps me on the air every day. These folks are writing options on stock positions and deep in the money calls. They're the ones who are defying Mother Nature. They're just saying, hey, man, I'm going to write calls on my investment. I'm going to charge rent on the stock I hold. I want to be paid. I'm a landlord and I want money. There are gamblers out there that want to gamble on my stock. I don't want to gamble on my stock. I'm going to let someone else gamble on my stock. I'm going to take the sure bet. I'm going to take cash up front. I'll sell a call option up here and I'll buy that sucker back down here and I'll keep the change. And if you write enough of these contracts, the change is huge. It is massive and it is life changing. Okay. There are people here in the last year who have quit their day jobs voluntarily saying, I don't need this crap anymore. I'm not going to work my butt off for 60 hours a week and then sweat on weekends about what my boss is going to say to me on Monday morning or what head office is coming down with their new edicts and all this crap. Not playing this game, even though I can work from home, even though I have this, I have that. It's not worth it. I can make so much more money writing options because I've been watching Uncle Bruce and hanging out with this gang, taking his classes. I've had a one-on-one with him, a couple of them, and I am learning more about this than I have ever got from my employer at work. Because at work, they want me in the cubicle or in that little office or working with this team, and they give us objectives and they give us expected jobs we're supposed to do that we can never meet. We can never meet the target that they give us because they're so unrealistically high. We never get the big bonuses. We never get the promotions. And I have seen morons being lifted to much higher levels in my corporation than you can believe. And I'm not interested in working for those people because those people are going to become my supervisors. And I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm out. Welcome to this party, kids. But, you got to want it. You got to want it. And if you really want out of the office, out of the job, out of that career, and be your own self-made person and be able to trade your own account on one of these right here, you want to be able to trade options while you're traveling for a year. You want a year away to just kind of get away from the pressures. Great. You and your wife want to kind of get out for a little bit, take a little holiday. You got that trip that you never took after college. You remember the one you promised yourself after you graduated? Well, I'll get the job first. I'll work a few years and then I'm going to take a year off. And it never happened. It's been 15 years and you're 35 now, you're 37, you're 39, you're 40. And you've never taken that 1 year trip that you wanted to do, whether it was Asia or South America or Europe or across Canada, across the United States, whatever. Maybe now is the time to reassess. Grab control of your existence. Make it work for you because you only go around once. You're never going to be 30 again. You're never going to be 40 again. You're never going to be 50 again. I'm 67. I want to be 40. So bad do I want to be 40. Oh, gosh, I wish I were 40 right now. Knowing what I know, oh, my gosh. Can't be done. I have to go with 67 and beyond. Whatever your age is, welcome to this party, pal. Here it is. 10 years from now, you're 10 years older. It's just that simple. No getting around it. We are not going backwards. We're only going forwards. And so you better make the best of it while you can, as you can. And you really can make the difference. It can be huge, but you got to want it, man. You got to really want it. Is it there? If it's there, you'll make this work. I'll do all I can for you. Limited time offer. I don't know how much longer I can do this. 67. I don't know how much longer I can be here. Have I got 3 years to go? Am I done at 70? I have no idea. Do the best I can while I can. The lessons are out there. Grab them, learn them. Ask me questions about these lessons. If you have any doubts or you're not quite sure about this and that, set up a one-on-one with me and I'll do what I can for you to get you to the other side, because it is a lovely thing to know you can do it. Look, I'm the example of one of the offshoots of this channel, because people on this channel actually succeed writing options. I have members. Because I have members, I have cash flow. I have I have viewers who watch my classes and do my one-on-ones. This affords me the opportunity to live my life the way I want, which is, I'm quite happy being here with you. I love doing this. But you may have noticed, if you're here, you've been here a while, I went to Europe for 10 weeks this year. Jennifer and I went to Europe. And I did this show from London, from Edinburgh, from Amsterdam. I did this show from Hamburg. I did this show from Berlin. I did this show from Munich. I did this show from Vienna. I did this show from Zurich in Switzerland. I did this show from Lugano. I did this show from Zermatt. I did this show all over Europe as I was traveling with Jennifer to do this holiday. Last winter, I spent the winter in Palm Desert, California. I did the show from there. I'm the classic example of getting out from a cubicle. I am not a financial advisor at some regional bank up here in Canada. I'm not some guy hustling on the phone trying to convince people to bring their $100,000 of assets into my branch and then let that money be managed by head office somewhere, and I get 1/4 of that money as my commission for the year. That's not my game, and it'll never be my game. I can do what I do here because I'm helping you folks, if you want it, to live the life you want. It's as simple as that. And if it wasn't working, there would be nobody here. There wouldn't be anybody watching. There would be no viewers. There would be no members. There'd be no lessons being watched. There would be no one-on-ones being done. But it's happened, and it's happening because it's working. And this market here is giving it to you on a silver platter. You got to want it. Okay, everybody, thank you. We're live in 13 minutes. We trade in 13 minutes for the day. We're down 150 on the Dow, down 22 on S&P, down 69 on NASDAQ right now. Are these catastrophic losses? No. Just dips, half a point, 0.6%, something like that. The direction is being set for us. We're seeing some weakness in the market, despite earnings coming out that Wall Street keeps touting as phenomenal, fantastic earnings, great, above expectations. The smart money is getting out. The smart money has been selling this week and last week already. They're getting the hell out of Dodge. The simple reason they're getting out is because Netflix has just announced that they have hit half of last year's or 2 years ago subscription totals. They're doing half the business, the growth. It isn't there. We've already heard from our friends at Goldman Sachs. They earned 44% less money last quarter than last year's third quarter. But it was above expectations. The stock went up. This is the game Wall Street is playing right now on the unsuspecting retail investor. The saps are being led into the corral, and it's all yeehaw party time. And then you go down that chute over there, and you never come out of that chute, because that chute leads to the slaughterhouse. And that's what's going on right now. The retail investors are being sucked in by these Wall Street analysts who are saying these companies are meeting and beating expectations. Expectations of failure is what they're meeting and greeting and hitting right now. That's all it is. Option writers are the ones who are scoring big time, along with short sellers. You don't have to be a short seller. You don't have to put your entire portfolio on the line to do a short sale. You can be an option writer and say, thank you very much. May I have another? I'm just going to keep writing, and I'm going to keep writing, and I'm going to keep writing. And I'm going to adjust my option prices based on the market. I'm going to let the stock tell me what it's going to do, and I'm going to follow the market and take the money. And if you write enough calls, you guys are going to haul in $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $8,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month. Depends on how much you're putting into the biz and what strategies you're using to write calls. But it's wide open for you. The notion that you cannot make more than you get paid at work has been already knocked out of the park. Many people here are making more money every month than they used to make at their full-time jobs. And they've quit their full-time jobs because it's just not worth it. They want to give their 40 hours a week to the market. They want to focus in on this business right here. This pays way more per hour. And it is a self-employed gig. It is a job you can do from home. It is a job you can do from a Holiday Inn Express in Tucson, Arizona. It's a job you can do where you go golfing and keep an eye on your markets. It's a job where you could go into an RV and take a month's RV trip if you want, or full-time RV if you want, or buy a cabin out in the woods. As long as you got internet, you can do this from anywhere. You want to go to Bangkok, Thailand for a month. You want to go to Australia and do a 3-month tour through Australia. As long as you got internet, you can trade your contracts from wherever you want. As long as you're agreeable with the time change differential, you're fine. Europe is very handy because the markets open in the afternoon and close in the evenings. Very convenient to enjoy Europe in the morning, do whatever you want, and then trade your account in the afternoon and early evening. Very sophisticated. What's wrong with going on a cruise to the Mediterranean? Nothing. What's wrong with living in going to Greece for a 2-month holiday? Nothing at all wrong with that. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to stay? What do you want to see? Can you take this with you? Can you connect this to your internet? Can you get an overseas plan from your provider? Oh, I think you can. I know you can. You can trade anywhere, anytime, and you are no longer chained to a specific desk, chair, or cubicle. Welcome to the party, pal. But I tell you, there's 277 of you I see up here on my little meter. It's probably showing down here. There's only 277 of you here. There are 27 million others who could be doing this, maybe 270 million others who could be doing this. They don't know it exists. You're alone. We have 144 thumbs ups right now. I want to thank you all for throwing the thumbs ups our way without me having to beg for them this morning. I will ask you, though, if you wouldn't mind, please help me out. Hit the thumbs up button right now. I'd love to have 200 thumbs ups before the open, which is in 7 minutes. There are 278 of you here. I just need 60 some odd thumbs ups. That's all I'm asking for. Help me out with a thumbs up right now. Let me know what number you are. And thank you in advance from yours truly. We're going to go member only chat now. Thank you, all of you who have been here all morning, all the lurkers out there. I know a bunch of you are lurkers and we love you guys. Boy, would I love to turn lurkers into members. I live for this. Thank you, all of you who do become members of this channel. Those of you who re-up your membership every month, I thank you so very much. By the by, just so you know, it's Wednesday tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I will be live, prime time live with Uncle Bruce, just for Gold Bagel members only. And please become a member of this channel today. Please upgrade your membership from the regular membership to the gold level membership and join me tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time. You can ask me whatever you want about the markets. We'll talk the options and we'll review where we're at here. Would love to talk to you about all that. Thank you to Constantine, Deep Value Investing, for the knee emojis. Christina, thank you for the knee emojis. JR, thank you for the knee emojis. The Knights of Knee will take care of any issues you have because the power of the Knights of Knee are undisputable. We love the Knights of Knee, and so we're ready to trade this market and make it work for us. Aurora, thank you. Nazareth, thanks for being here. Bobby, Deep Value Investing, they're all here. 9 Pound Tacos here. Look at them all. I love these guys. Nazareth, thanks, pal. There come the knees. Here they come. Oh man, they're coming in here hard and heavy. You gotta love this. Thank you all for your support of this YouTuber. Sell My House Fast in Upper Marlboro. Larry Titus. Here they come. You can't stop the knees. Matthew, can't stop them. It's coming. Here they come. Look out. D.H. Ruda. Thank you all for your support. 175 thumbs ups. I need 25 more. Just 25 more thumbs ups. Oh, we got 179 now. I need 21 more. Bring them in, people. Hit that thumbs up button for us. Put this channel over 200 thumbs ups already. Let's make it happen. Alberto, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you so much for these neat emojis. Love it. Nick, how you doing, man? Thank you, pal. Beautiful stuff. 182 are in now on the thumbs up meter. 18 left to go. That's all I need. Now I got 184. 16 left. Just 16 more, please. And we got 200 thumbs ups for the morning show We're down to 5 minutes before the opening. We need 13 more to make it. Can we do it? Can it be done? Are the viewers there? Is the support there? Is the desire there? You want to make money in this market? Throw me a thumbs up. Come on. Come on. Thank you, everybody. Kent. Oh, it's Wednesday already? Yeah, all the days seem to run together. Love the Wednesday night show. Thank you, Kent. Great to see you here. 195 are in. People love making money. I need 5 more, and we got 200. If you like making money in the market, hit the thumbs up button for us, please. That would be great. 197, 3 to go. Sweet. Loving it. Loving it. Alberto, thank you, my friend. The neat emojis are coming out. Same one from Olivia. Thank you, Olivia. Everybody who's here. 201. There it is. 201 thumbs ups. Credit Savage of Wall Street. Thank you, my friend, for being here as well. All of you, thank you. 202. We've done it again. Over 200 thumbs ups, and we're 4 minutes from the opening. You guys are awesome, as usual. I just get such a kick out of this. Thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know that a number of you have been here for over a year and a half, and you recall the early days when I first went live. The meme thing was just going stupid, and there were people coming into the market that had no business coming into this market. It was just insane. But things have changed, no question about it. A lot of people got their butts handed to them back in January to June, July last year. The markets were theoretically going higher, but some of these penny stocks that were being promoted just didn't deliver. We started talking about the idea of writing options to deflect these crazy market values, specifically GameStop. I convinced a number of you folks to write options on GameStop, and you've been doing it ever since, and it has made a massive difference to you folks economically. And now you're doing this not only on GameStop, but on a number of other issues. This is the way forward for sure, especially in this bear market that we did not foresee, of course, that from last year's summer, fall, that the Dow, the NASDAQ, and the S&P would all be off over 30% in value. No one called it. No one said that's going to happen for sure. But when interest rates started to get hit early this year, the nail was put in the coffin for penny stocks and lower priced issues. The Federal Reserve has made sure that money has exited the equity markets. Now it's exiting the bond market. The Federal Reserve is exiting the bond market because of the quantitative tightening that they're doing here. They are sitting on $10 trillion of bonds. The easy days of corporations being able to raise money at 1%, 1.5% are over. And it's now time to pay interest rates that are a little more reflective of the true cost of money with respect to inflation. We just heard yesterday about how, Carnival wants to raise $1.25 billion, issuing senior preferred, senior debt, some kind of bonds, good till 2028. What we haven't heard yet is the price they're paying for the bonds. We'll find that out shortly. I strongly suspect it's going to be in the teens when it's all said and done. I can't imagine the bonds going out without a premium to them. They'll be priced at a discount, like below par, I would think. We'll find out about that. The cost of money is going up dramatically. So option writers unite. 285 of you are here. Thank you all for joining me today already for the first hour of the show. 213 thumbs ups have come in from the finest viewers YouTube has got. You guys are the best. I thank you very much. You members, thank you for being here as members of this channel. If you've subscribed to this channel, I thank you very much. And if you are lurkers thinking about maybe getting into this option thing, kind of wondering, what should I do? Just read these comments here from the folks with the green names there. They're all members of this channel. I would say all of them are option writers, most likely. They're writing call options and are making a fortune. Some folks are making money here they never thought they'd make. Become part of the gang. Larry Titus has given us the signal. It's official, baby. We're open for trading. We're here now. We're up and running. And the markets are going to open up here. We'll see what we have going for us. I had seen the Dow down 150 on the pre-markets. Let's see how it actually opens up this morning. See what's going on. We're looking at a bulletin here. U.S. housing starts retreat 8.1% in September after a revised 13.7% rise in August. It's gone back again. These fluctuations will go up and down, but it's down, baby. It is not good. Higher interest rates are going to kill real estate each and every time. You want to slow down the U.S. housing market, the Canadian housing market, the U.K., the European housing market, just raise rates. You'll kill that business. You'll make people stop instantly wanting to buy a house. I mean, instantaneously, they'll delay, they'll hold up. And that is a death sentence for new home builders and for those people out there who have to sell to move to another area. Makes them landlords which they don't want to be. And it's yucky. It's just yucky. What can I say? All right, Alberto sitting on my 210s. Which I don't like so much, crossing my arms. You were talking about Tesla here. Tesla's at $219.97. We're down 22 cents. Larry, I don't think you have anything to worry about. I have a suspicion that today the numbers will come out for Tesla, and they will attempt to put the best spin on it they can. But the bitter reality is costs have risen substantially for Tesla. They have advance orders. Yeah, they've always had advance orders. They're not getting the product out as fast as they want. They're going to continue to have supply chain issues, and higher interest costs are going to put a crimp on potential new sales. There's another thing about Tesla that you have to understand. The buyer of a new Tesla, many of them are finance buyers, and they are of a younger age. And if a Microsoft is cutting off 1,000 employees and other high-tech companies are going to do the same thing, you're going to see hundreds of thousands of layoffs in various industries, and a zillion of these people, a huge percentage of potential Tesla buyers, and there may well be cancellations for Tesla. We haven't heard that yet, but that could be coming down the pipe. Right now, we're down 181 on Tesla at 218. I say we're going under 200 a share. That's my personal opinion. We know that Elon Musk has to raise $6.2 billion to close the Twitter deal at a minimum. He's going to have to sell Tesla. They'll release the results, I think, after the bell tonight, and then he can do his filings to announce the intention of selling stock, and then we'll just see what happens after that. We'll go from there. Anyway, there you have it. Splair, I just get 100 of GameStop, and you can make for sure, and with options, with classes, 200 a month or even more. You can make more on option writing than the cost of the classes. Splair is correct. That's my opinion to start right there. JR, hit me with your best shot. H. Gregory, 215 thumbs ups. Thank you all. Premiums on Netflix are stupid expensive. Vilbus, I don't think he's serious about closing the Twitter deal at all, thinks Vilbus. Alberto, I'm not worried, Uncle. I am a sniper per your teachings, and I'm a very patient man. Exactly, my friend. You're going to make a nice buck here. We'll keep an eye on this. The Dow is trying a little rally as we start. I don't think there's much to it. We'll see how it plays out. I think GameStop is under pressure here. Yeah, it is. It's off 68 cents to 25.98. So it got up to 26.11 today. We touched 27 in the pre-market last night, something like that. There was no volume in the pre-market anyway. Now we're 25.95. I think Netflix is a disaster waiting to be avoided. I would not go anywhere near it. You can't buy puts that will make any sense. They are probably so outrageously priced. You just don't want to go there. And so $269 on the stock right now, up $28, 262 low, 269.88 high. And I think it's a 150 stock a year from now. I don't think so. Avoid. Uncle Bruce has got a question. Asks Cindy, IBM has a higher weekly premium than other stocks. Do you know why it has a higher weekly premium than other stocks? Likely because the lower IBM goes, the higher the yield on the stock is. For example, if you buy it today at 123.23, it's up 29 cents today, you're getting 5.37% dividend yield on this stock. This company pays a really nice, healthy dividend, and is always dedicating money to shareholders. And so IBM has limited downside simply because of the yield. This is what a lot of other companies will not commit to. I was mentioning yesterday, what was it, Lockheed Martin. They were bragging about how much money they're making and how great everything is, and that they were dedicating a whole bunch of money to stock buybacks. What they didn't announce was a massive dividend increase to investors. They're just willing to buy stock back only because they are in effect saying, in one hand, everything's great, but on the other hand, they're saying, we're not going to give you dividend increases. And the reason they won't is because once you make a dividend increase, if you have to cut the dividend in the future because of lower earnings, you look bad. Whereas with a stock buyback, you can announce a multi-billion-dollar stock buyback, get all the fanfare and all the positive press, but you don't have to deliver. You don't have to do the buyback. You can announce the buyback. You can approve it at the board level. You can allocate a budget for it, but you don't have to pull the trigger to buy the stock back. And if a year goes by and you didn't buy the stock back, you don't have to tell the world you didn't buy the stock back. There's no PR loss there. So you sound great. You seem to be doing great, but you're really not delivering returns to the investor. IBM does. IBM does deliver returns to the investors in the form of a 5+% yield on the stock. So you can buy a 10-year treasury right now for the US government, get 4% on your money, or you can buy IBM and get a 5+% return on your money, and you don't have to come up with $100,000 to buy the treasury. You can buy IBM 1 share at a time, 10 at a time, 100 at a time. Now, if you buy 100 shares of IBM, Cindy, you know you can write options against them. The premiums are higher, probably because there's a potential upside to IBM versus a downside to IBM. And so the street loves the fact that they are gambling on an upside move on IBM versus a downside move on IBM. Now, are they right? I don't know. If you're writing 125s on IBM right now, good for December, you can pull in a nice dividend perhaps. And I say, great, do that and take the dividend. Thank you very much. No problem here. All righty. What else going on? Deep Webull won't let me short any stocks, says Deep Value. Let's see. ATM for a Netflix is $7 and expires Friday. And at the money call, it has a $7 premium. Yikes, that is volatility to say the least. Lame duck, 218 thumbs up. We should all change our picture. Christina says that's a beautiful picture. I love it. Nazareth, sell Netflix covered calls for December at the money, like Uncle Bruce said, for GameStop, and others dare to stay here for 2 months. Well, if you own it, if you own Netflix and you write calls, you definitely want to go out of ways and bring in a fat premium because you need the protection. You have to have the downside protection against volatility because I just don't see the shares holding 250 for all that long a time frame. My personal opinion. I could be wrong. Just saying. Let's see. What can I tell you? That's it. Netflix. There's premiums there too. All right. What else is happening here? We've got the Dow right now holding a 56-point gain. I don't think that's going to last. We've got GameStop right now at 25.94 at the moment. We're down 8 points on S&P. We're down 44 on NASDAQ. Oil up 71 cents. The VIX is 3% higher at 31.49. The volatility index is higher. That's more nervousness in the market. And so we have a mixed bag going on right now. We'll see what happens here. We'll stay on top of this. Easy money might be made today. Tesla's up 11 cents. We're going nowhere. Amazon down 172. Apple down 62 cents. GameStop 25.91 down 76. SoFi 512 down 14. HPQ is up a nickel. Rocket Lab is down 8 cents. AMC and Ape are off 26.5. Their combined value now is $8.35. That is combined value of that investment. A lot of people have lost a lot of money on AMC. If they wrote options starting last year, They could have probably brought in more money than they paid for their AMC stock, because the premiums on AMC last year were nuts. I have people here who were writing $100 call options on AMC when the stock was at 65, 70. Then I had them writing 80s. Then they were writing 60s. Then they were writing 50s and 40s and 30s. And they were hauling in dollars and dollars and dollars in cash. It was huge. It's been a real bad ride. Moderna down 249 a share to 131.60. ME is off 8 cents. Matterport down 14.5. ATIP is holding 110.5, up 3.5. Smart Rent down 6. Spire's up 1 penny to 113. Cyxtera down 11 cents. Bed Bath Beyond down 11. Pfizer down 44. Boeing up $1.09 this morning. Cisco is up a dime. Home Depot down 3.96. Carvana down 1.46. Robinhood down 26 cents. Vanek Vectors is down 79. IBM is down 2 pennies at 122.92. Microsoft off $1. Goldman down 2.35. Google down 75 cents. Meta Platforms is up 1.55. Twitter up 31 cents to 52.09. That's a market telling you this deal is closing at 52.40. This deal is going to close at 52.40. That's the deal there. BlackBerry down 4 cents. Royal Caribbean down 78 to 47.74. Target down 92 cents. JP Morgan off $1. Costco down $2. Walmart down 23 cents. Nvidia down 39 cents. Disney up $2 to 100 a share. $13.99 the last trade on American Airlines, up 29 cents. Netflix holding 270, but I don't think for long. That is the deal there on a lot of stocks we're following. See what's going on. We're up 6.8 points on the Dow now. That's all. It's coming back. We're down 22 on S&P. We're down 89 on NASDAQ. I think this market is heading lower as the day goes on. Interesting patterns. Down 0.5% on S&P, 0.78% on NASDAQ. Oil is up 68 cents. That's it. All right. Welcome one, welcome all. What else have we got going on here? Susan Shops About says CNBC right now is singing the praises of Netflix. Bruce, remind everyone why talking heads are doing this. It makes me sad. Pump and dump just going to hurt so many. It's a sad story about these networks. They talk about how great these guys are doing when they're actually only doing half of what they used to do. They don't mention that in any real way. They might casually announce it, but the reality right now is corporate America is delivering returns. They're delivering earnings returns on revisions that have been made already much lower. And the networks like CNBC and others hail this as a wonderful, fantastic thing, that everything is great in the world because Netflix exceeded expectations. Well, when you don't expect anything and you get something, I guess it's I guess you're exceeding, but hardly a reason to pay up for this stock. Hardly. H. Gregory, you ain't lying, Uncle Bruce. I still have a $25 cost basis on AMC. Selling options at least helps me lower it over the last year. Trish the Dish, I've been taking your advice and just sitting back and not panicking when the market goes up. Thanks for the advice. It's working. Right on, Trish. Thank you for this donation. Deep Value Investing, CNBC are all crooks. Jim Cramer said Netflix go on Twitter right before the stock took the $150 dip. Remember, Netflix was $700 a share a little over a year and a half ago. How many would you like at $270? It's not even at half the price. This outfit, they're good people. They got a great idea. They got a phenomenal product. I mean, it's okay. But they're nothing special. I mean, there's all these other, Hulus and the Disneys and all the other pay-per streaming type outfits out there, Amazon Prime. The competition for Netflix is unbelievably huge. And unless they buy up their competition, which they can't, they're done. They're in a shrinking pool of opportunity. This is the bottom line. It's like the alligators, they're in a big pool of water like a lake, and then it shrinks on them, and eventually they're in the muck, and they're just trying to eat anything that's stupid enough to come into the muck. And that's what's happening here with Netflix. The pool is shrinking out. There are no new subscribers to go after in America anymore. They've already subscribed, and they've gone elsewhere. They can't afford you at $15 a month. They'll go to Disney. They'll go to HBO. They'll go back to their cable company. Cable companies are coming out with package deals. They'll go there. They'll watch, something else. This is the fight that Netflix is involved with right now. It's an ugly story. Look at what Amazon Prime is doing. They're making deals with the NFL for Thursday Night Football. Does that tell you something? Netflix isn't interested in destroying. Amazon Prime is not interested in destroying Netflix. They're going after the networks. They've passed trying to match Netflix long ago. And people are asking themselves, well, why am I keeping cable if I can have Amazon Prime? Why have I got Netflix if I have Amazon Prime? If I have to choose between cable, Amazon Prime, or Netflix or Disney, what am I going to do? Well, if you're a mother with small children, you get Disney, and you might get Amazon Prime, or you might get cable. But if you're 20, 30 something, 40 something, 50 something, you might get Amazon Prime and dump cable, or maybe keep cable. But are you going to buy Amazon and Disney and all the? No, you're going to start cutting back. You're going to start choosing. I don't see Netflix being the big winner in this whole thing. Sell my house faster. Netflix is doing poorly because it employs the kind of people that tried to cancel Dave Chappelle. This is their punishment. Nick, Netflix has only garbage shows anyways. And as a kid, why would I pay for Netflix and Disney? DH, when you're expecting to fail a test and you get a D, you exceed expectations. When you're an A student, when my 16th December 27.5 GameStop call was reaching 20, 30%, I got 420 for this thing. Would you take it already out, or are we actually waiting for drops? 21, 23. When your contract drops down to $1, $1.20, $1.15, you're going to buy those back likely, and you're going to write new $4, $4.50 contracts. That's likely what you're going to do no matter what the stock is trading at. Brian, is this a good day to put in stink bids to buy back covered calls? If we get enough of a dip, maybe. We need enough of a dip. 25.66 down $1 on GameStop. Already coming off. Those of you who rolled up your GameStops from 25s to 26s to 27s to 28s, some of you are already smiling from ear to ear just on this $1 pullback. As I've said a million times, when you do rollovers and then you get dips from there, the depreciation on these contracts is breathtaking, because you've written higher strike price calls that are now out of the money, and we've only got a dip of $1. This is nothing. I mean, the Dow's down 37 points. This is enough. We got a nothing burger so far. Wait till we lose 1,500 points. Watch GameStop at 22, 23 a share, and holy moly macaroni, those 450s you took in, 420s, 480s, $5, and these high premiums you took in, these are dollars now coming into your accounts, not pennies. You're looking for dollar returns, not penny returns. Mega dollars. Deep value. The problem I see is that hedge funds might long Netflix just to follow Keith Gill's portfolio. I usually see Netflix go up from the lows above the market. Just avoid this stock. Just stay the hell away from it. Credit Savage. Okay, Uncle Bruce, I sold 50 SoFi January 24, 1250s yesterday. I received 53 cents a contract. Just put in a stink bid to buy them back for 41 cents right now on a red day, because I'm a nice guy. This is a free $600 for me. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Way to go, buddy. Sell my house fast. Now Netflix is saying you can't share passwords. Okay, we won't pay for you at all. They should have left well enough alone. Spicy. Disney is crap. Never will I watch it again. Goody. Netflix will be ready, really hurt when HBO takes Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul back. Brian, Spicy, that's blasphemy. Don't speak ill of the Disney. Deep value. I think 45% of Netflix users are sharing a passwords. Boo. Lots of folks are turning to the Antenna TV. It's free. Let's see here. There's some good shows on Netflix, but again, for the stock, I don't know what you can do with it. I would stay well away. Christina, my stinks on GameStop buybacks are hitting. You might be buying too soon. Let's see. Let's go split. Okay, Uncle Bruce, I'm going to go on waiting here. Cross my arms. Underground 6 is actually a great movie from Netflix. Bobby, I'm with you, Tiff. I scroll into Netflix before Prime, but usually I pick from the last platform I scroll into. Let's see what else is happening here. Yep, folks are talking about how great Netflix is and the selection. It's not as good as it used to be. On and on we go. The Dow is down 111. S&P down 24, NASDAQ down 88. We're down 0.3 of a percentage point on the Dow, 0.68 on S&P, and 0.83 on NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ is well ahead of the Dow at the moment. Home Depot and Goldman Sachs are leading the down drip in the Dow Jones Industrials at the moment. UK treasuries are over 4% right now. UK treasuries are going to surge much higher because of the inflation problem in the UK. It is going to be an absolute nightmare. It's already 10.1% now. It is going to get much, much worse. The UK 10-year is miraculously at 3.97. It could go 6, 7, or 8%. In my opinion, the US market, 4.1% interest rates on the US 10-year, which is higher than the UK. And yet the UK is in trouble. So the UK is getting help from the Bank of England, but in reality, it's bad news. We got the UK pound at 112.4, down 0.8 of a penny today. The euro is down 0.86 to 97.74. The Japanese yen 149.77, heading for 150. Very bad news. Markets in the Europe are essentially unchanged. They're up maybe up 1/500th of a percentage point. There's nothing going on in the UK and Germany and France for market investors. I have a suspicion that once the UK markets are closed, we get a sell wave over here because it's not going to look good. That's just me, though. Your opinion is yours. Oil up 111. And Jennifer has arrived into the room, into the studio. How are you today? Great to have you here. Thank you all for joining us. How cute I am. Yeah. I generally don't promote the fact. I don't promote my cuteness to my viewers as a general rule. It's not what I generally do. I'm not known as a cute promoter. Maybe I'm a cute guy. Maybe I'm cute, but I really don't consider myself, that. But Jennifer wants me to show you this. This is one of our stickers that just came in.
It's gonna go on my computer.
This came in from Redbubble. Stink Bits Save Lives, and we've got this logo on hats, and we've got this logo on T-shirts.
So
you can stick this to the back of your phone if you want.
I picked the one that didn't have glasses. I should have done the one with glasses.
Oh, see.
See? They see you most of the time with glasses. I think I see you more times without glasses.
There you go. GameStop 25.61 down 106. Zzz, down we go. How you doing?
Down this morning?
We're down a little bit on the market. It's not like catastrophic, but I think we're going to go lower rather than higher. We're getting today what we got last week. Monday, Tuesday was good last week. Monday, Tuesday this week was good. Wednesday was tentative. Thursday, Friday got awful. And we're setting up again. The profit takers are coming in. The smart money has been selling into this market for 2 days. The retail uninitiated have been the buyers. They're going to be holding a bag, and we're getting Netflix coming up going, we exceeded expectations. We have done half of what we did 2 years ago.
Came and told you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we've exceeded downward revised expectations.
Now, what about Netflix? They came out with
Netflix.
Much nicer numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Netflix. Yeah. We've exceeded expectations. We've reached half of the numbers of new subscribers that we used to get 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
we're down. Well, that's how great we are. The stock was $700 a share a year ago. It's $270 now. How much you want?
Imagine.
It's going to $150. It's my opinion. And then yesterday, Goldman Sachs. We exceeded expectations. We made 44% less money. Exceeded expectations. Buy our stock. We're great. We're great. Everything here is fine. There's nothing to see here. The blood on the street
That's
will
right.
be washed away in the next shower, and it's erased from existence.
Give him some air.
It'll be fine. Give him some air. He'll breathe in about an
Rub
hour.
some dirt on it.
Rub dirt on him. He'll be fine.
Excellent.
Option writers are having a field day on this channel because they've been
Exactly.
writing options and they've been rolling up their options in the last few days.
Yeah.
We did this last Monday, Tuesday. It paid off. We've done it again yesterday and Monday and yesterday. It's going to pay off again. And just looking at GameStop at 25.59 or 25.49, people rolled up their 26s to 28s. They rolled 27s to 28.29.
Yeah.
Now the stock's 25.47. There we go.
There you go.
Love it. That's what it is. Easy money each and every time.
Easy. So
Thank
have
you
you
all
got
so
an
much.
urge to
Well, I'm thinking grape jelly. It's been a while.
well, you
The
haven't
old
had
standby.
grape jelly this week yet.
The old standby is the way. If you can toast the bagel like you did yesterday with the
Or
butter,
burn the bagel like
Oh,
you
and
did yesterday.
butter and the grape jelly on there, get those sesame seeds crispy up there. That makes it all
There you go.
good times.
Okay.
Yeah. So how's it going otherwise?
Otherwise, happy camper. I like doing crossword puzzles in the morning. Crypto quizzes, my faves. So I'm just sitting out there with my cup of coffee, listening to you,
Doing some
doing
crocheting.
some puzzles.
Crocheting in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Strengthening your hip, getting stronger,
absolutely.
working that.
Working
That's
it.
what's happening here. Jen's on a mission.
I'm on a mission.
On a mission to get better.
On a mission from God.
On a mission from
Pretty
God.
soon I'll be able to kick your butt with both legs.
Wait a minute. That wasn't the plan.
That wasn't the plan. Oh,
I don't remember signing up for this. I'm kind of like a Russian reservist. What?
that's what we're going where?
What am I doing? I'm going where? I'm doing what? And it's not a war.
You know, winter's coming.
You're sending me on a special military operation. I'm not so sure I want to be part of a
Sure.
special military. Can I just be part of a regular military operation
No, you're
as opposed
special.
to a special military operation? I don't feel all that special.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Jen. I don't feel all that special. You know what I think I'm gonna go to Georgia, just outside of Russia here. I think I'll go to Azerbaijan. I'll go visit some old friends over there. I got a lot of friends actually that are over there right now. I'm gonna catch up with those guys. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I just don't know. Unbelievable. Okay. All right. What's going on here? What's happening here? Welcome. People talking about Netflix. Now, Brian, there was a nice positive article on SoFi where the stock will be in 5 years. They think double to triple digits. Deep value investing, $300 straight. Three bagger coming, says Michael. Good morning, Jen from Larry. I agree. I still not watched 7, 8, and 9. Only Mandalorian what's caught me, so I gave the others a chance. I'm not sure what's going on here. What else is being talked about here? Mirko, this what is it? This something has to go on. This stinker has to go on Kent's Tesla. Not sure what that means. And Kent. Oh, the sticker. The sticker has to go on Kent's kid's golf bag. Oh, I see. All right, I see what's going on. I am slow. Let's see what else is going on. Nazareth, I'm still sitting here with those GameStop 25s for December 16th for 5:30. Just sitting with my arms crossed on those contracts. That's all I'm doing. I'm just watching the world go by. I got those babies written and I brought in the 5:30, and that's gonna let them depreciate there. I'm showing December 25s. Let's see, December 16th. Yeah, here we are. Now my option chain, which is 10 minutes late. Stock right now is 25.23. By the way, the 25s I'm showing at 440 to 490 bid. And Nazareth wrote those for 5:30. So Nazareth is up already 90 cents just on the bid alone. My gut is telling me that they're going to drop yet again. I wouldn't be surprised if these are dropping to the $4 380 mark in the next couple of days already, or more, depending on how the stock wants to react. 25.18. We're at the low of the day on GameStop. We're down here, going lower on the day. 25.14 is the lowest of price of the session right now, and 25.22 last trade. Grape jelly, right calls now, says DQ. The butter boy is coming to town. DQ, hurry! There we go. Some more charcoal bagels today. Yummy. Let's see. What else going on? Not yet, Christina. It's coming up. Let's see. Boo, Uncle Bruce, of the 15 GameStop contracts that I wrote, one or two of them I diamond hand them until the end. In August, I wrote one. I got $4.45 for it. I just bought it back for a penny. Should I still do that? No, I don't think so. I think that with a week to go, if these contracts are 40, 50 cents, 30 cents, 25 cents, you buy them back and write new calls right away, because you're only going to get another quarter for the next week or whatever the number of days. Whereas if you write now a new call for $4.50 the first week, you might make $1. So you got to get bigger returns for your time, and don't try to get pennies at the end. Go for dollars at the beginning. That's the name of the game here. All right. DQ, it's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. There you go. That's a good one, Bobby. Boris, 239. Good morning, everybody. Are we really up to that many thumbs up? 242 thumbs ups today. Where are all these thumbs ups coming from? This is awesome. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the thumbs up button for us today. We're going for 250. Dare I say 300? Is that even possible? 300 thumbs ups. Christina bought all my weekly and bi-weekly options on GameStop. Oddly, my 12, 16, 25s are still in the red for me. Coyote, it was okay. 8 was awful. 9 was better. Just editing was atrocious. I have no idea what they're talking about over there. What else is going on? What else is going on here? 25.19, says Christina. GameStop, that's what she's talking about. Matthew, finally out of SoFi jail, covered my 4.5 October 21 calls that I wrote a couple of weeks ago. Earnings are too close. I don't want to be short calls right now. Right on. SoFi 506 down 20 cents today. Let's see. Credit Savage of Wall Street. So, Uncle Bruce, so my wife saw a few YouTube videos of the Rivian R1S, and oh my goodness, what a beautiful SUV. 320 miles on that battery, and it's a 7-person SUV. Wife wants to get it, and I'll buy Rivian stock. There you go. Oh, interesting. Nazareth, Coyote, yep, just chilling with Uncle Bruce now. Coyote, hit it. Splair. So I will go once through the pain of a new Star Wars movie. Brian, where is Nick today? I miss his large, profitable covered calls. Must not be doing well on them as he is quiet. Don't worry, but everything will drop soon. Market is popping up right now. Nick's here. Oh, yeah, he's here. David Scott, I wrote 2 GameStop 26.25s December 16th for $4.95 each. Should I be looking to move into later expiry and or lower strike? Current spread is 375 to 430. I was planning on waiting for $2 or lower. What are your thoughts, David? Do nothing. Just do nothing. Do what The Godfather did in Al Pacino and The Godfather did in that second movie when the senator came looking for bribes. I'm going to offer you nothing. That's what you want to do right now. You don't want to do anything. 25.32 on the stock down, or 25.24 down, 141 here. You're going to let the stock slip a little further here. Let your contract slip a little further. Get into that 2 range, and we'll kind of go from there. Just cross your arms and get paid a lot of money to do nothing. It's beautiful. Nick, Uncle Bruce, I need help on CELH. It needs to go below 84. Do you see it going to that area? I don't even know what CELH is. I don't know who they are, what they do. I got nothing there. Credit Savage, Explorer, Splayer, She-Hulk and Kenobi are great shows. Okay, beautiful. Let's see. What else is going on? Nick is saying, Brian, I'm waiting for those cover calls to come down. Alex, I've spent the last hour getting live data on options chains set up with my broker. Delayed quotes have made it difficult to roll and cost me money. Absolutely, you got to go live. Absolutely, Alex. Coyote, I second the Mandalorian and Andor. Okay, guys are talking about some other stuff here. Movies. Senior Esteban, plenty of dry powder here. What am I watching for? Only GameStop and SoFi so far. You're doing nothing. We are only down 41 points on the Dow. We're looking for a dip, a real dip. This is window dressing you're looking at here. Down 246 on Amazon, down 43 cents on Tesla, down 14 cents on Apple, down $1.30 on GameStop, down 20 on SoFi, down 7 on HBQ. This isn't even the cartoons before the movie. We're still in the lobby in line trying to get popcorn, and we're already seeing this. Wait until the show starts. It might not start today. We're just seeing this adjustment before the cartoons come on, and then the movie. It's going to be a most interesting time. Everything's in the red, though, isn't it? Red. Pfizer's down $1. Cisco is up $0.25. Boeing up 140. They're hanging on, but we're red all over the place.
Did you say red?
Ooh, did we say purple? Ooh,
Kind of reddish purple.
Kind of a reddish purple. Thank you.
Wait, purple, red and blue.
See, what a concept. I'll give you this, Auntie Jen. I'm done with that. Thank you so much. Well, I finished it.
Okay.
You know, my coffee. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Let's see what else is going on. Let's go. Nazareth is thinking something's holding up the market right now. Don't worry. It will go down. Oh, it's going down. Cheers, all of you. Bagel time. Oh, yeah. Lovely. Goldman Sachs, $1.84 lower. All right. Well, let's see what's going on. The Dow off 23. We're down 14.5 on S&P. We're down 45 on NASDAQ. Oil up 75 cents. That's it. Oil is not doing anything. All right. Let's see how this goes. Pure cadmium, that's around eventually. I don't know what this means. We're watching markets, patiently crossing our arms and getting richer by doing nothing. I offer you nothing. That's the line. You notice how patient the Godfather seems to be in those meetings? I offer you nothing. How about that? So good. Coyote, I got one of my calls back on a bit to rewrite this bad boy. DQ. I had bacon, eggs, and toast for breakfast. Now I'm disappointed I didn't have a bagel with grape jelly. Well, yeah, what can I say? Andrew, it's probably just yours. Refresh. Do a refresh, buddy. Coyote, Michael was so patient in that meeting, and you have to think, who was the last person who spoke to him like that? Must have been many, many years, and he just sat there, took it, and then gave it back. I offer you nothing. If you have written 26, 25 calls on GameStop, the stock's 25.77. Your contracts are out of the money. What are they worth? Nothing. Why would you pay a premium? The direction of the stock is down 25, 30. We're going lower. We're not going higher. The market's going to go lower. Offer nothing. Not even a stink bid. I love it. Beach Boy saying to DQ, no bagel for you. Next. Boris, I think the Tesla earnings might have a big impact on the market. The aftermarket, you could be right. It could be a nothing burger. Sell on the news. Could be one of those. Beach Boy, large jambalaya, please. It's like the market is on a reverse SSR. Every downtick is met with buying, but only buying on downticks. Interesting. Interesting. Algos are buying, says Coyote. We're down 58 on the Dow here. We're negative at the moment. Lower we go. Look at that. Look at that toasted bagel. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Almost dropped the whole thing. Almost. I did a bad. What a mess. I love it. What a mess. It's not easy. It's not easy helping people become millionaires while you're trying to eat a bagel live on YouTube. It's not easy. Here we go. Spicy. I used the premiums from my GameStop to buy the last 40 shares of GameStop I needed. And I bought my 400 share and I wrote right away. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. It's a mess everywhere. It's a mess everywhere. Okay. Nick, Uncle Bruce, those December covered calls on GameStop are coming down. 25.20 on the stock. Deuce caboose. The wife made me biscuits and gravy with smoky chipotle barbecue sauce, hot sauce on top. Chipotle. Deuce caboose, let me ask you this. Do you really think your wife made this for you, or did she make them for herself and gave you a couple of them? I mean, think about it. I mean, really? Was it for you or for her? Think about that. You're pushing your luck, little man. Oh boy. Coyote, it actually got cold overnight down here in New Orleans. We had hot curries last night. Felt like an awesome autumn winter evening. Deuce caboose, considering she had a breakfast shake, she made it for her very handsome husband. Well done, sir. Shrinkage? There's shrinkage, Beach Boy's asking. Potatoes. Man, oh man. Coyote, cold for us is like 7 Celsius. That's nippy. There you go. I'm having trouble with this bagel, kids. I'm making a mess. but it is so good. It is just so good. Mm. Coyote. I told my friend in Finland, 7 degrees Celsius. They laughed. 7. We'd kill. That's golfing weather. In shorts. Mm. We're about to break our weather here. We had mid 70s the last couple of days. It's over starting tomorrow. Mm. Yeah, that was at 58. Algorithmic buying programs. S&P and NASDAQ still in the red. $25.28 on GameStop, down $1.40. SoFi down 13, 512. Christine up 35 Fahrenheit here at North Carolina this morning. Oops. Okay. You folks have to excuse me for a moment. I've got some cleaning up to do. Okay. Let's see if I can give you something to enjoy yourself with here. But I'll be back. I'll be back in a few moments. These videos will stop before this video will stop before I can get back. Here you go. Let's see some puppy. Okay, I'm back. Oh, hi there. Had to take that pause. Little emergency there. It's all good. Thank you all. Nice to have you here. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, the Mississippi River is really drying up currently. It's affecting shipping near record low water levels. That river runs through so much of the U.S. Nick, I want to short Netflix, but for that I need CELH Tesla to go lower to get the moolah to throw at Netflix. But some big guy or hedgy is holding everything up. Give it already, will you? I'm looking at Tesla down 32 cents right now and not giving up the ground. It is what it is. Coyote, the Mississippi River Basin produces more than 90% of the U.S. agricultural exports, according to the National Park Service, and nearly 80% of the world's grain exports. Bobby, Uncle Bruce was going to the little stock trader room. Q for cleaning up music. We got fireworks. Beagle with chive, onion, and hot sauce. Sounds pretty good. Let's see what else is going on here. There is no Bruce. There's only Zool. Are you still master of your domain? King of the castle. Oh, man. What's going on here? Oh, my goodness. Thank you, everybody. What else is going on? What's going on? That's going on. The Dow's up 68. 101. The Dow's up 101. Much love to this channel. Got a motor. Let's make some money, says dude. Welcome, buddy. Have a great day there. Nazareth, it's the waves of panic buying. Just massive green candles. I don't get it. Short covering? I don't know. Stink bids save lives. 25.41 on GameStop. Down $1.26 today. Giddy up. Giddy up. Those options aren't going anywhere that you've written for big money. You've written them for really good money, and you're being well rewarded to cross your arms, sit back, keep the cash in your account, and wait for massive dips in the market, which we haven't had yet. It's coming. Christine, I'll admit this to everyone here because it's a safe space. I ate an Einstein Ed bagel with jalapeno and salsa cream cheese. So naturally, GameStop dropped. I mean, come on. That's without question. That's what happens. Gotta love that. We're down 54 on Amazon. Tesla's up 89 cents. Apple up $1. GameStop down 130, 132, 25.37. SoFi 515 down a dime today. We got HPQ down 12 cents. Rocket Lab is down 3 to 432. AMC and Ape are off 23 cents. Moderna down 5.26 to 128.83. I know a guy that writes options on these and does really well. I know a guy. ME down 2. Matterport down a dime. ATIP is down a half a penny. Smart Rent down 6.5 now. And we're looking at Spire off 2 cents. Cyxtera down 13. 284 on Cyxtera. That is a dime from the low of the day, which was hit today. 274 was hit just before 10 Eastern. We're now 284, the low of all time. Bed Bath Beyond down 12 cents. Pfizer down 88. Boeing down up 314 on Boeing, 140.48. We got Cisco up 42 cents at 42.21. We hit the lows of the year, 38.60 just last week. And we're now up almost, we're approaching a $4 recovery here, 360 recovery on Cisco. Home Depot down 544 to 279.60. Carvana down 121 to $17.16. The low today was 16.44. The 52-week low was set today at 16.44 on Carvana. Robinhood down 6 cents. Vanik is up 266. IBM is up 90 cents. Microsoft up 94. Goldman up 60. These are all trying a little rally right now with the Dow up 125. There's this little dead cat bounce happening here. Google down 24 cents, trying to come back up. Meta up 340. Twitter up 9 to 51.87. BlackBerry down a penny. Royal Caribbean up 6 cents. Target is up 35. JP Morgan down 93. Costco up $1.45. Walmart up 25. Nvidia up 306. Disney up 261. American Airlines up 45 cents. Netflix up $37 to $278.50. Trying to hit new highs. This probably is the high of the day right at the moment. And we're looking at 277, 278 on the shares at this point in time on Netflix. Sucker's game. Anyone buying this stuff right now? Stock is 23, 24 times earnings, and I don't think the earnings are sustainable. But that's just me. I don't have to be right. I can be wrong. That's just me. There you have it. Leave it at that. We're up, 123 on the Dow. Make it 109 on the Dow. Little pullback coming through right now. And GameStop 25.41. We're down to 25.36 now. Down $1.31 on GameStop. Volume on the GameStop now for the day, 1.2 million. So that is 300,000 pre-split volume. Not a lot of trading going on here. The low of 25.14, 25.35 right now, 21 cents away from the low of the day on GameStop right now. All right, there it is, kids. Your options will continue to depreciate. Of course, they are out of the money in most cases on this channel. Most viewers of this channel, if you've written GameStop calls, you've written deep, high premium $25 calls. You wrote 26s, 26 and a quarters, 27s, and so on. All of these contracts are out of the money. They are essentially worthless. And I am loving how you guys are doing this. It's fantastic. Fabulous opportunities here coming your way. I love it. Thank you all for being here. What else is going on here? Anyway, Alberto, hey, Flint Creek Soap Company, are you here? I'm down to my last bar of soap. I need to make another order. What's the scent of the month? Hi, Alberto from Flint Creek Soap Company. Something that attracts the opposite, preferably. Flint, let me look at what you got. Did you try cashmere? Is there a red dot on that bar there, Flint? I like the sound of cashmere. I'm ordering now. Deuce Caboose. Anyone else see T Rowe is using Galileo to support their new savings app, by the way? That's a SoFi product. Nick, well, time to retire, shall we? Write limit orders and get away from the trading platform. If it goes there, great. If not, we fight the battle tomorrow. Flint, Timber. Thank you. A guy who writes on mRNA. Is it me? He's talking about me. I know a guy. He's in Pittsburgh. He writes on Moderna. He does well. Flint, boo, 450 for 4.8 ounce bar. Amazon just shot up. Deuce Caboose. T Rowe is using a different bank to fund the interest rates. Wish they would use SoFi, but I'll take what they can get. On it, thanks. As Alberto, have I stated your products are in they're the friggin' greatest. They're absolutely the greatest. Flint Creek. I always toss extra items in for my family. Alberto, so much love. Thank you. Mirko, DQ, did we jinx Netflix? Gosh darn it. Flint, I've got to tip my Uncle Bruce for the amazing connections here. Way to go, guys. Way to support one of my viewers, Flint Creek Soap. Flint Creek supports us, and you support them, and way to go, everybody. We were pleased to hand out free samples of Flint Creek Soap Company product last year at our meet and greet. Hopefully we can do it again this year. We'll keep everybody posted on what's going on. 25.50 on GameStop, down 117. The Dow up 136 at the moment. Let's go. DQ. Yeah, I guess I had a pre-market stink that didn't hit, or it would have been out. Says DQ. Mirko, I was in and out several times, but right now I'm stuck. Cindy, Uncle Bruce, I sold my first IBM covered call for this Friday with a strike of 126 for 244. Gotcha. Okay, Cindy. Let's see. James is saying, Bruce, I'm looking at calls for Cisco. $3.85, December 16 at 40 strike in the money. You might be a little too aggressive. Let's see, you're talking about writing a 40. It's a 220 book value right now. I'm not sure if you want to write a 40. You might want to write something a little higher than that, only because Cisco is not overpriced by a mile. So, I mean, take a lower take lower cash in and write a 42 if you can, or 43. Maybe go beyond December, go into a January and write a 44, 45. Look at the chain. Just look at the option chain. See what you can do. Alberto, order in. Thank you, Flint. Splair, I have one SoFi call still left in case it's going to the $6 suddenly. And Christina, I'm gonna Google Flint Creek soap. There you go. Alberto, I might have ordered a little much, but I have to be fresh for the ladies. Laugh out loud. Who cares? Says Uncle Bruce and Bagel Gang. Just added some dry powder to my account. What to do with it? Wait, buy SoFi, buy in the money calls on one of these favorites. Just sit with the cash. Wait. I'll order some today, says Boo. Flint, laugh out loud. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I sent you a little something via PayPal. Just came in. Thank you, Flint Creek. That just came through here as I was yapping here. Your donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Keep up the good work out there. Everybody support Flint. They support us. Deuce, the coffee eye cream is the best value. Chicks don't like bags hanging from your eyes. At least that's what my missus says. Anyway, Alberto, I can't wait to try the vanilla. And I also got the cashmere and several others. Flint Creek, got it, Alberto. Thank you. I got your order. Who cares? I would wait, says Coyote, too. Who cares? James, thank you, says James. Who cares? Says Cindy, I love IBM, my best option stock. There you have it. Mirko, Alberto, you'll be the cleanest guy in upstate New York. Flint Creek, I'm here almost every day. Who cares? Says thanks, Coyote. I think you are right. Right on. Way to go, everybody. We're watching the markets as always. We're up 116 on the Dow right now. Amazon is down 30 cents. We got Tesla up 194 at 222 a share. Apple at 144 up 89 cents. GameStop down 127 or now down 125, 127 to 25.40. SoFi 517 down 8. HPQ up 16. That's what's going on here. Coyote, there's many girls that like the tired guy look. Alberto, Deuce, I have the eye cream. Their products are the greatest. Christina, Alberto, I used to live in Watertown, Alberto, she says. Flint Creek, thanks, Boo. Got your order. Alberto, LOL, not many are clean up here. Yikes. I don't want to go there. What can I say? All right. 103 gain on the Dow, a 1.6 point gain on S&P, and a 13 point gain on NASDAQ. This is not a rip-roaring market today. The VIX is still higher by 2% today at 3112. That is a negative vibe on the market. With respect to the VIX. So there you have it. That's what we see here. Oil is 137 higher a barrel right now, 137 at 84.19. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's go. What else is going on? I'm now in the, Alberto says to Christina, yeah, I'm now in the Saratoga area. Constantine, I just placed my order, Flint. Here come the orders for Flint Creek. Folks are supporting Flint Creek Soap Company today through this channel. I think you head to, I think, what's the website? flintcreeksoap.com or something like that. Easy to find if you Google it. And pick up some of the Flint Creek product and hey, helping one of our YouTubers and thank you for your Flint Creek. Thank you for your support of this channel as you always do. I appreciate it. Same with everybody else. DQ Merkel thinking of averaging up here. Flint. Oh wow, gonna be busy today. The orders are coming in all of a sudden like crazy. Flint Creek's gonna be busy today, catching up on orders. That's what we like to see. We don't want Flint to get bored. We can't have that. Think about Flint Creek soap for holiday gift giving. Might be something you might want to consider. You know, somebody that might enjoy some of that product. Gift ideas could be the way to go for Flint Creek soap. There you check it out. Check it out and enjoy. Up 95 on the Dow, a little less now. See if this has much of a pullback. The S&P is up 0.96 of a percentage of 1 point. It's barely holding a point. NASDAQ is up about 11. Mirko, DQ just did that. What goes up must come down. Flint, proud to be the official soap for cleaning up with Uncle Bruce. There you go. You gotta love that. Cool bean stuff. Giddy up. Fantastic. Beach Boy, hey, Flint Creek, planning to order. Any recommendation for first timer? Do you ship to Israel? Question mark. Alberto, Flint, if you keep the quality as you have, it's a no-brainer. My daughter, which is a pain regarding soap, etc., loves your product as well. Always catch her stealing a bar or two. That's a sign. When the kids steal your mom and dad's soap, you know. I mean, if you tell them it's a good product, they don't believe you. But when they steal it from you, you don't have to say a word. Just keep it in stock, and there you have it. Way to go. Well done, everybody. Way to go. Helping out one of our favorites here. Fantastic. 25.35, 25.34 on GameStop now. Backing up again. The low of the day, 25.14 is the low trade on GameStop. Cindy is saying, Flint Creek, I just opened an account. I will start Christmas shopping tonight. There you go. Kareem, I'm going to check it out. I got to check out Flint Creek Soap Company. There you go. This channel has power, indeed. I don't get approached by legitimate sponsors at all. I get approached by shysters like you can't believe, non-existent entities all the time, and that's why I don't do a lot of advertising here. I don't promote products unless I believe in them. Jen loves Flint Creek Soap Company product, and so yeah, by all means. Bobby Flint, my stocking stuffer order is in. Flint, oh my God. The website's exploding. Alberto, Cindy B, never thought of this, that great idea. Everybody getting soap for Xmas. Coyote, down day in the market. We buy soap. Touchgrass, nice website, Flint Creek. Cindy, Alberto, we will start the new year green and clean. Flint Creek, holy moly, you guys are just the best. I send as many viewers as I can to this channel. Mirko, Alberto, put a little mouse traps in your soap drawer. Kid reaches in. Yo! Bobby, turn up the oven heater. You're going to be busy. Alberto, Cindy Cindy bingo. There you go. Right on. Christmas, what a perfect idea. Who doesn't like a nice quality variety of soaps? I mean, offer someone a gift for Christmas, 4 or 5 different orders or styles of the soap. Hey, they gotta love vanilla. They gotta love this one. They gotta love that one. They gotta love that one. I mean, come on. Yeah. Why not? Alberto Mirko, great idea. Laugh it out loud. The mousetrap in your soap drawer. Something tells me Alberto knows what to get his kids for Christmas. Yeah, something they'll like. No doubt about it. And then, of course, between relatives, they'll start trading. Ooh, you don't like the vanilla? Well, how about my this one for that one? And then we'll do this and that. Away we go. The horse trading begins. Nothing wrong with that. Coyote, I usually don't talk about this, but I used to have actually an addiction to bars of soap. I'm clean now. Bobby, combine it with a gift card. There you go. Beach Boy Coyote laughing out loud. Bobby, waka. Susan, humble suggestion. Anyone need to gift to gift flannel pajamas this Christmas? I'm on a postmark under Alberto. Coyote laughing and laughing. Well done, everybody, supporting Flint Creek Soap Company. Flint Creek, I'm blown away. I'm blown away with these orders. Just like that. That's the power of this channel. Rock and roll, kids. Rock and roll. Well done, everybody. Let's help out a fellow viewer. Beautiful stuff. Love it. I love it. Remember, Flint Creek Soap Company told us about the ATIP. Buy it cheap and write 250 calls and bring in the money, and then buy more ATIP and write more calls and do that. That's right here. It's all coming around. I will support you forever, says Flint Creek. Yes, Susan. Under Susan Shop's about on Postmark laughing out loud. Alberto, imagine all I wanted was to reorder Laugh Out Loud. I gotta love this channel. That's just awesome stuff. Way to go, Alberto. You are the man. We're up 92 on the Dow now. We're up 1.5 on S&P, 9 points on NASDAQ. That's all it is. Not a big humdinger of a day in the market. We are likely topping out here. What can I say? Flint Creek, just love here. Thank you everybody so much from Flint Creek Soap Company. Support our own, absolutely. Beautiful job, everyone. Beautiful job. Thanks to all of you who have been going to Redbubble, picking up my merchandise. Picking off these things here, and you're grabbing T-shirts and stuff, stickers, whatever you're grabbing. Thank you. Appreciate that, of course. A royalty comes to us through Redbubble. They handle the order, they handle the money, they handle returns, they handle breakage, they handle it. I don't have to do a damn thing. I can't possibly screw up a Redbubble order. I'm so happy about that. Congratulations for them, and thank you. Deuce Caboose, Mike, 5:30 SoFi close, hit the Buka, whatever. Beach Boy, Alberto, you got to be careful when you play with explosives, you know. Karim, wow, website looks great. Perfect gift idea. Alberto, Beach Boy, absolutely. Yes, indeed. We've got GameStop at 25.40 to 41 right now. Slight bounce back from the lows, but not much. Not much at all. And the Dow now is only up 66. We're slipping here. We're down 4 now in S&P. We're down 12 on NASDAQ. We've gone red again. Amazon down 72 cents. Tesla is up $1.50, but that's it. Apple's up just 30 cents. Okay. Flint Creek, just can't say thank you enough. You guys rock and love the humor too. Mirko, Flint Creek, just inform us first if you ever become a publicly traded company. Karine, I am soap shopping for Christmas now as we speak. There you go. Orders are coming in, Flint Creek. Get ready to get busy. Make some money out there. 15-point drop on the NASDAQ, 5 on the S&P, 66-point gain on the Dow. Alberto, Mirko, always working. I agree, though. Flint Creek, Mirko, I have goals. Rock and roll. There we go. I have goals. One day, public company. Take over the world. There you go. Right on. I love it, kids. Well done, everybody. Well done. 25.41 on GameStop. Coyote, Flint Creek, you going to get a SPAC or something? Flint, I'm still snapping up ATIP. Touch grass. I got my soap and loofah order in. Thanks, Flint. Right on. Where are we at now? 25.42 on GameStop. There it is. It's good stuff. It's all good stuff. Cheers, everybody from around the world. Thank you for joining me today and hanging out with us. Great to see you. I'll be on later today at 3 o'clock, final hour trading, and tonight, 8 o'clock, prime time. Become a Gold Bagel member if you're not one already. And join me at 8 o'clock, prime time tonight with Uncle Bruce. It's a hangout show. You can ask me whatever you want. We'll talk about the markets. If I follow it, I'll be able to answer it. If I don't follow it, can't help you because I'm not going to run around looking up different stocks that I don't know about. Kind of like to talk about what I know, what I can talk about. That's it right there. Touch grass. I got my soap order in. Great. Cindy, I just sold 5 January 2020 something. I'm going to think 2024 calls for Spire, $3 for 20 cents each. I will buy more. Flint, let's get it going, Flint Creek. So I want to out over 80 million. There you go. Splitter, interesting website, Flint. Did you make it by your own or through a different company for website creation? Looks professional. Sadly, I'm in Germany and the shipping costs are much higher here. Deuce, I'm conflicted. Do I buy a 6-pack of Sam Adams Oktoberfest or 6 shares of ATIP? Alberto, Flint, I would like to get in prior to becoming publicly traded. Brian, Bruce, it has been 25 degrees Celsius in Calgary lately. Feels like summer. It's been wonderful, hasn't it? but it's about to end, isn't it? We know it's almost over. Today's high will be 75 degrees. It's 41 right now in Calgary. Tomorrow's high, 55. Friday's high, 44. Saturday, 37 is our high. Sunday, 42. Monday, 46. 43 next Tuesday. So we're going to be in the 40s next week. We were in the 70s this week. It's been glorious. But it's over. It's over tonight. Mirko, Flint's order in mailbox. Have a good day, Flint. I made this site and I'm recreating now as Shopify's is a great platform. Coyote, Deuce Caboose. I think you already know the answer. Buy 6 shares of ATIP and shoplift the beer. Splair, really good work done there, Flint. Flint, I pretty much have done everything from graphic design to formulation to website to photography. I am writing a book too. Right on. Deuce, yeah, I get caught immediately, not street smart. I get caught immediately. Splair, and y'all have an enjoyable break. Remember, today's prime time is almost at 9 hours. Goody, person of many talents, Flint Creek. Bobby Atkinson, I mean, why not, Flint? Why not? Alberto, I gotta love you. We think so alike. I was just typing the same. Mirko, Bruce, you are pushing it time-wise. Coyote, Alberto, what does that say about us? JL, Mark, SoFi premiums are much better after the earnings call. There you go. 67-point gain on the Dow, a 3.7-point loss on S&P, NASDAQ down 11. And we've got GameStop at 25.36. We're not getting away. It's not taking off again. It's struggling to hang around here at the moment. Flint to Creek, gracias, everyone. I got to go make soap now, laughing out loud. Coyote, laughing loud. Yes, we are, Alberto. Coyote, we are twisted money-making uncle loving twins. We're uncles loving twins. Oh, my gosh. Making money in the market. That's what it's all about. And there you have it, kids. All right, I'm going to take off here. I'll see you this afternoon at 3 o'clock for the final hour of trading today. And then we'll do it again tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern for Primetime Live. Thank you, all of you, for being lurkers, subscribers, members, Gold Bagel members, class acquirers, and one-on-oneers. If you want a one-on-one this Sunday, let me know. 10 Eastern, noon Eastern, or 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern. Pick a time. Let me know what time you want, and I'll try to reserve you in, and we'll take care of you. Okay, guys? Thank you all. Flint Creek, thank you for the donation. I do appreciate it. All of you, you're fabulous. And I think I'm up to speed. I'm just looking at my emails, make sure I haven't missed any. I think I'm up to speed there. Very good. Have a great rest of the morning, everybody. See you this afternoon as we go forward. 267 thumbs ups have come in on this show. Can you believe that? 267. If anyone's watching the rerun out there, hit that button for us. Get us over 300. Thank you all for that fantastic move today on the thumbs ups. They really came together. We love it. All right, guys. I'll see you this aft, okay? I think we're all good here. Yeah, okay. See you later. Bye for now.